All right, what's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all here. Thanks. If you're new to the channel, by all means, hit that subscribe button. I drop nuggets at noon every day at 12 p.m. and then I hit you guys off with another video at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to talk about something today. I want to talk about this woman by the name of Mrs. B. Simmone. That would be this woman here. Now, B. Simmone is a woman that I don't know too much about. Didn't understand what was all the fuss is about as I traveled through social media. And then I looked at, of course, my man, Mr. Destro, Lord Destro. He actually played a video that this woman did some 5 years ago when she was basically saying, look, I'm not going to ever deal with a man that has a 9 to 5. So I'm a first play the clip of her saying that I can't deal with a man that has a 9 to 5, and then I'm gonna give some input, and then I'm gonna basically put y'all down on what she's saying today, and then I'm gonna give y'all my overall perspective on women, or should I say people, that become hustlers. And then because they become hustlers, they think that they can now speak on a narrative concerning money. People, I had $102,000 in the bank when I was 17. You don't hear me talking about money. I love my BMWs. I simply wanted to have a BMW 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Once I had the BMW 6, 7, and 8. And then I got the Z4. When I got the Z4, I said, I need a 5, so I got the X3, so I had the 3, 4, then I said, I still need a 5. I was gonna get an M5, but instead I came across an X5 diesel. And then I kind of did things toy-wise, but I never ever get on this thing and say, I make this amount of money, you guys don't make this. I never talk about the requirements that a woman needs to have. I could date a woman that work at McDonald's. I've never dated a woman that worked at McDonald's. My child's mom, Atia LaShawn Bradley, made $70,000, had a graduate and undergrad from Simmone University. She ended up coming to move in with me when the room that she was renting from college, the guy was selling a house, and she came and moved in with me. But it was never I never did a video based on what a woman needs to have. So I'm gonna basically show y'all a video on Miss Simmone and what she was talking about some 5 years ago. And then I'm gonna show y'all the unfortunates of how she's living now. So let's look at that video clip.
Have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want to have an honest job?
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
So
like
he can't
clock in
No wonder she's still single to this day.
and clock out.
No.
Damn,
I
B.
think
Simmone.
entrepreneurs should date entrepreneurs.
Okay, but still, there's people who have really good jobs with vocational skills. If he's a mechanic,
I'm sure, but no, you're not gonna understand my lifestyle. You're not gonna understand why I'm up at 3 a.m.
damn, you make. Okay, all right.
You know, he has to be an entrepreneur.
A business
Yeah.
owner. People who have really good jobs with
gonna run that
vocational
back.
skills. If he's a mechanic,
I'm sure, but no, you're not gonna understand my lifestyle. You're not gonna understand why I'm up at 3 a.m.
damn, you making
And
this hard for me. Okay, all right.
You know, he has to be an entrepreneur.
A business
Yeah.
owner.
So that woman said that she basically need to date an entrepreneur because he basically would be so busy clocked in on his 9 to 5 that he won't be able to understand why she's up at 3 a.m. So I'm gonna help y'all understand something. Women don't get up at 3 a.m. This is why now she's crying about how she's broke. That video was from 2020. In 2015, I was doing donuts in Suffolk, New Jersey when they was building the wall, when they was building the Kroger's. I was doing donuts in my 6 Series. At that time, I had 2 BMWs. I got 6 now. I am not telling y'all about money. I'm not talking to y'all about money. Here's a woman 5 years ago, because she stumbled across some money, she upped her lifestyle. Something changed in her lifestyle that made her think that now I have crossed the threshold where I can talk about money. I remember before my thing when I used to say kiss the ring and polish the watch, 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was telling y'all kiss the ring and polished the watch. I still got the ring. I still got a watch. Ain't nothing changed. I have acquired much more. I brought a house much more. Brought motorcycles. I've acquired much more. I have not said nothing about how much money I make. I just show off my toys, as I should. I'm a 50-plus-year-old man. I'm 56. I'm old. I show y'all my Cazals. Each BMW got a specific pair of Cazal glasses to go with them. But I'm not saying no. She can't do this to deal with me. She can't. I'm not saying none of that. None of that. But this woman said a man can. It's amazing how this is how you can tell when people are broke and come across money, and people that got money and understand money. Not only understand money, we are and understand the economy. This is why, like I told y'all, I had $102,000 in the bank when I was 17. My 6 Series BMW, I still got it today. I brought it in 1989. According to my calendar and yours, that was 36 years ago. I still got it. And I'm not running around here, money. I'm not doing that. I did videos when I had like 2 or 3 $10,000 racks. I did that because all the nonsense, I had to help the individuals understand. But I'll never do that again. So let's go and see what B. Simmone is talking about 2025.
Much financial, just my finances, like the budgeting. You see how I am, nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that.
I didn't know she was damn near.
Even with her talking about the money, because women get emotional because they realize they're at the bottom, she is still trying to save face. She's trying to say, oh, you know how I do. Oh, I know that's right, girl. You get peanut butter and jelly with the extra crust. Let's look at some more.
The budgeting, you see how I am, nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that.
I didn't know she was damn near
We were in
crying.
Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like, I notice it in me.
Tone
now,
deaf.
just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like.
Now you heard her say, I just don't have it. But see, this is why you guys listen to me over the years. And like I did a video earlier talking about how I seen a video that was about me, and I'm going to make changes. I'm going to make changes because I realized I don't have a team. I realized that, go watch the video earlier. But this is nothing more than an individual that I told you guys about. What happens with individuals? They crash. They waste their time trying to be something that they're not, and they crash. And even when they're telling y'all the story, they're trying to remain on the baller end of the story. She wanted to try and remain, oh no, I'm still there, but it's just, and then I want y'all to listen to how her, because black females, it's never bottom with them. It's, I used to be 100, now I'm a 99.9. Oh, I want y'all to listen to some more.
It's not even, I just don't have it like to spin the liquid.
Yeah.
I'm used to having liquid. And because I've invested in this app and this platform, I don't have the liquid. I got the money. Not yet. But not yet. It's
Want to be clear about something. Individuals that got access to money know that it's not a code red. You don't act like that when you got money. I got it. You don't have it. You wouldn't act like that. Let me tell you something about people that come across money and get money. People, every day of my life, I go get 3 lottery tickets, one $20 lottery ticket and 2 $10 lottery tickets. It's $40. I buy that every day of my life. That's just a little, that is the, I'm successful, I can do that. That's the perk that come with my life. This woman is saying, that I have all this stuff. I just was at 100. I'm just on a 99 right now. No, you're not. People, there was plenty of times when I went to a $50 consultation. There was, okay, so the League of Dads went to a $50 consultation and a $500 a month retainer in 2023. 2023. In 2023. Yeah, 2023. We went to a $50 consultation, and there were times, I think we went to a $50 consultation and $500 retainer around April of 2023. When we first went into the $50 consultations, I couldn't go to sleep. Then it died down. Then what happened was TikTok killed my channel. When TikTok killed my channel in like 2024 February, everything stopped. It didn't just slow, it stopped. Did y'all notice it? In February 2024, go look at my videos from February 2024. Did y'all notice it? Did y'all notice it? You know what happened in February 2024? When when TikTok killed my channel? You know what happened? In February 2024. Anybody? I brought the Z4 and put it on Toro to offset. When you're about money and you understand money, you shift quick. You shift quick. You don't do this thing where you take an impact and be like, oh, stagnant. You shift. Let's listen to some more.
Yesterday, I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like, I notice it in me.
Tone
And
deaf.
I'm just nitpicking. And it's not even,
Listen.
I just don't have it like to spin. The liquid.
Yeah.
I'm used to having liquid. And because I've invested in this app and this platform, I don't have the liquid. I got
Not
the
yet.
money.
Not yet.
But not yet. It's coming. I have it in assets. I have it in jewelry. I have it in, but it's like the liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account.
But you're also mentality.
For sure.
And this time when you set out to do the app, you said that you wanted to do something that was legacy.
That's
that was
gonna
gonna have longevity.
Not quick.
Yes, you don't.
I don't want it. I don't want it quick, and I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I know that. I believe
She's
in
not
what we're
complaining.
doing.
Yeah.
But I think that, like,
What that side woman is telling her, wherever podcast she went on to get this out of her, it's all lies. It's all fluff and stuff. If you got one source of income, if you got one stream of income, everybody out there that have an app will tell you it goes up and then it dies. It don't go down, it dies. Every app dies. Every app dies. You know what an app is? You know what an app is? An app is like a Nintendo game, the newest Nintendo game. Apps die. She put all her money in the app. You know why she put all her money in that app? Because she has no other talent. She's doing what the typical person do that's living in today's society, saying, you have an app, you do this, you do this, all this, everything is connected to social media. So, to that woman, to Miss B. Simmone, I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing at you. Your whole setup, your whole trying to come back, your whole trying to save face, I'm laughing at you. Remember, you was the one that said you wouldn't date a 9-to-5. You wouldn't date a 9-to-5 guy. Money is money. And the funny thing about what you said, Miss Simmone, about how you wouldn't date a 9-to-5 guy, and then you said that 9-to-5 guy wouldn't understand why you get up at 3 in the morning. You don't have to, what are you getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning for on an app? Your whole setup and everything is straight left. Then you want to say, I got money. I got money. I got the liquid. No, it's all the same. Once again, you do not, under circumstances zero, go into panic mode like that woman is in full blown out panic mode. So if she's telling you and trying to say this is how it is to save face, you got to understand she's lying. So Miss Simmone, I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing at you because, like I tell individuals, when I was going to go buy this house in 2020, when you was cacking off saying how you wouldn't date a 9-to-5, I was looking at a house that was 2.5 times bigger than this one, and the mortgage was going to be somewhere around $3,000. I ended up buying this house instead, 1,281 square feet with a $754 mortgage. And remember, this is my block. This is where I live. Beautiful block. Of course, the BMWs, the Nissan Leaf, still got them. Beautiful home. Beautiful home, right? Beautiful home. And I will tell you guys, when I was buying this house, once again, I was looking at a house that was 2.5 times bigger than this one. The kitchen was 2.5 times bigger than my kitchen. And I was like, yeah, that's cool because when I have company, entertain, I don't have no friends. So I was like, why? And then I came and I found this house. Beautiful home. My backyard, the foundation that my house sit on, I have twice as that in the backyard. I have a beautiful home. And my mortgage, like I said, is $754. So I don't struggle. And this is why I'm able to buy cars and just buy toys, because I understand money. And the reason why that woman is online crying, because she don't understand money, never did understand money. She went and got money and said, you know what? I'm going to enter the flex life. When you enter the flex life, when it comes to broke, it quickly gets you to the next life. Hey, I appreciate you guys for being here tonight. I really do.